Hello. Hey. Okay. So it is Wednesday, April 15th, 2020, and we have our grammar. We're going to continue coordinating conjunctions. We're going to do compound adjectives and adverbs. Alright, so it's a pretty short video. Take a listen, give it a watch, and then I'll put up your homework.
Welcome back to Get Smart. You are on lesson 14. And in lesson 14, we will continue talking about coordinating conjunctions. You are going to learn how to diagram compound adjectives and compound adverbs. Let's start with some review. Conjunctions are one of the parts of speech, and they join two or more words, phrases, or clauses. Coordinating conjunctions join single words or groups of words, but they always join elements of the same kind. The 7 coordinating conjunctions are, and you can remember this with fanboys, for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. We call the elements that coordinating conjunctions connect compound. And in lesson 13, you learned how to diagram compound subjects, compound verbs, and compound direct objects. And let's just look at how we did that again. Here is how we diagrammed compound subjects. Here is how we diagram compound verbs. And here is how we diagram compound direct objects. In all of those diagrams, our coordinating conjunction went on a dotted line between the two elements that it was connecting. It's time to learn about diagramming compound adjectives and adverbs. Let's start with adjectives. You remember, I'm sure, that adjectives modify nouns and pronouns. And you also probably remember that there are 3 jobs you've learned so far that nouns and pronouns can perform. They can be subjects, they can be objects of the preposition, and they can be direct objects. So those are the noun jobs that we've studied so far, and adjectives can modify any of those nouns. Let's look at an example sentence that contains a compound adjective. The gray and white cat jumped. All right, our subject is cat, our verb is jumped, the is an adjective, and gray and white are also adjectives. They're modifying the noun cat. Which cat? The gray and white cat. So we diagram gray and white just like normal adjectives. And then let me just ask you what you think. If you were going to show in a sentence diagram that gray and white were connected with a coordinating conjunction, how would you do it? Do you have a guess? Okay, there are probably a few ways that you could do it, but the way that we settled on and the way that we show it is by putting a dotted horizontal line between gray and white, and then we write the word and, or the coordinating conjunction, on that line. So here is a diagram of the gray and white cat jumped. The compound adjectives gray and white are modifying the subject, cat. Keep in mind that adjectives can modify any noun or pronoun, subject, object of the preposition, or direct object. All right, let's move on to diagramming compound adverbs. You basically already know how to do these now. Adverbs, remember, are words that modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. And let's look at an example sentence with a compound adverb. He ran happily and quickly. He is our subject, ran is our verb, and happily and quickly are our adverbs modifying the verb ran. So we diagram them just like regular adverbs, and then guess what? We put the coordinating conjunction in the same place we did for adjectives. We put it on a dotted horizontal line between the two things it's connecting, in this case, the two adverbs. So here's a diagram of he ran happily and quickly. All right, it's time for you to diagram. Have fun diagramming your 5 sentences for this lesson, and I will see you in lesson 15.
Okay, well, let me check my mic real quick. And yep, that's working. So, for our homework, hold this up. Make it a little bigger. There we go. If you would like to pause the video at any time so you can read through this, that's fine. Go down here. Go down here. And we are at question number 1. So, number 1, the sentence. Yellow and white frosting lined the gingerbread house. Make sure you put that on your blank piece of paper. Pause the video. Okay, now let's head down to the next thing you got to put on your paper. Here's the box, the key. Pause the video. Write it on your piece of paper. Good. Next one. Our sentence is, on Saturday, my soccer team played aggressively but respectfully. Good. I'm going to move on. Here's your key. Pause the video. You guys know what to do. Head down to number 3. Mom or Dad will happily record the movie and the game. Next. Oh, yep. We get to fit. There we go. Perfect. Number 4. Tonight and tomorrow, blue and red fireworks will explode at dusk. Here we go. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to... There. So write all this out. Good. Next one. Did Hannah or Adam bake this delicious and beautiful cake? I'm gonna head down here. All the stuff you guys can do now. Brilliant. And then get that all written out and then fill everything in for your homework, okay? And we'll correct it tomorrow. I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I felt a little sick, but it was a stomachache, so don't worry too much about me. I'll send you another video in a moment. And, yep, just keep doing what you're doing. Stay safe, guys.